Good afternoon, Keepers of the Cash. Gary B, the Casual Comic Guy here, and we are here with a Savage Monday haul. It includes one item from the mail, so a little Savage mail there. I believe this is going to be a Savage A-OK from Rafi, and some pickups at the LCS, so a little bit to get into. Should be fun. One of the books I got that I picked up, two of them actually, I got super cheap, and I'm really happy about it, especially since what kind of books they are. Rafi taking good care of these, got them all taped up nice. Hope everyone's having a good Monday, as good a Monday as you can have. It's still super cold up here, but hopefully spring's around the corner. All right, let's get to it, right? So first book from Rafi, Conan the Barbarian 205. Very nice. Jeff Isherwood cover. Let's see. Conan the Barbarian 195. All right. Andy Kubert goodness there. And those are just pristine. Okay, and we got Conan the King. And, this artist I don't know, but. So nice. So with Conan the King, this is issue 20. I think in issue 19, I went from King Conan to Conan the King. Because Marvel changed the title because they wanted the Conans listed next to each other in the order forms. And when people looked them up, you saw, yeah, Conan the Barbarian and then Conan the King, instead of having to go down to see King Conan. So just little useless facts, right? All right, so this is just a reader copy because I have this issue a few times, issue 44. Great issue. Don't mind having a reader, and I'll leave my other old ones nice and clean. But it's a great Red Sonja appearance and ties into Marvel Feature 7. This is a cool Conan Classic #1, and this reprints Conan the Barbarian issue 1. And anytime I see a reprint of issue 1, I'm going to grab it. My issue 1, as you guys all know, is slabbed. And I also have the Italian issue 1. Thank you to Thorson from the Brangian Vigilante. Alright, so some of these here are filling in holes. So we have Conan the Barbarian, issue 242. This is a double. It's a Jim Lee cover, so I grabbed another one. The only cover Jim Lee did for Conan. The interior art is by someone else. It's not by Jim Lee. Okay, issue 245, which does fill a hole. Red Sonja and Dire Straits there. All right, Conan the Barbarian 246. Conan the Barbarian 248. Zula, more Red Sonja. It's a good little run there with them. Conan the Barbarian 252. The Witch of Hyperborea. And this is just a great, great cover. So much going on. Absolutely love that cover. All right, Conan the Barbarian 262. That completed my 60s except for 268, but I ordered it off eBay and I have that coming. So all the books I need now for Conan the Barbarian are between issues 3 and 26. And I have some of those. I actually only have 11 issues left now to complete the whole 275 issue run. All right, so Conan 273 with just an absolutely horrible cover. But they can't all be winners. All right, this one, Conan the Barbarian, The End, issue 275. Low print run on this. My LCS is awesome. They know I needed it. They sold me this for 50 cents. And if anyone knows about this, this is not a 50-cent book. 50 cents. All right. The second run of Conan the Barbarian from 1996 and 97, issue 3. So I didn't even start the second run. It's not that long. And then we have, I'll get to the rest of the LCS in a second. I'm going to show you the mail call real quick. And this is awesome. Came in through Dynamic Forces today. And this is the Greg Hildebrandt Virgin variant of Red Sonja. All right, you got Cooling Gath in the background. And just beautiful. Look at that. How epic is that? And as a nice added bonus, which I didn't know it was coming with, it shipped with 4 cards, which was a limited series of 4. It tells you in the back 1, 2, 3, 4, little description. So you have his end painting. You have the sketch before the painting. All right, you have the variant cover with the $2.99 pricing. Really nice. I like that card a lot. And then you have good old Greg Hildebrandt himself. And even cooler is he signed it on the back. So Greg Hildebrandt signature right there, guys. How awesome is that? And now we're going to get to some Savage Sword of Conan. And one of them's special. And I'll tell you why when we get to it. You probably may already know, some of you. But I know a lot of people who watch my channel won't know. First, we're going to show Conan the Savage, which was a crossover with Rune. So this is the first Conan the Savage I have. I got to seek out more of them. So we have Conan the Barbarian, number 17. Good Earl Norton and Ernie Chan cover. So they combined their talents to make this beautiful piece. I love this cover with the monster. It's just so cool. And again, Earl Norton. Now, Norton has done great fantasy work his whole career. I think he's one of the unsung heroes of fantasy and really deserves much more credit than he gets. He's absolutely fantastic. I think he deserves to be mentioned in the same breath as the Ken Kelly, as the Hildebrandt brothers, or as Jusko, or obviously Frank Frazetta as well. Just a phenomenal talent. And if you don't believe me, here's another Norton cover. This is a classic. I'm sure you've seen this. This one, Joe Jusko. Beautiful cover. And then, finally, we're going to get to the issue I've been hunting. Great issue. And again, all these Conan books, all these Savage Swords, $5 a piece. All right, they go for 10 or more usually. My comic shop's awesome. He takes care of you. It's just great stuff. So this cover, I think it's by a guy, Fred Harper. But that's not what's important about this book. 222 is a retelling of Conan the Barbarian number 1. And the thing that's special about it is it's a retelling by John Buscema. So this reimagines, it's the same text, same thing as Bernie Wrightson. I mean, not Bernie Wrightson, I'm sorry. Barry Windsor Smith. Except this is John Buscema's take on it. And it's just fantastic to see the way they interpreted things in different forms with the same dialogue, the same instructions, the same breakdowns. It's just great. And there's a savagery to John Buscema's work, just like there's an elegance to Barry Windsor Smith's. Both of them tell an effective story. Both of them tell the story greatly. And it's just great to have John Buscema's take on it, because he was originally the guy they sought to do this, and he was asking too much money. They couldn't afford him at the time. And then, of course, he ended up taking over the title after it got popular. And Barry Windsor Smith ushered it in. And the rest is history, right? I mean, it's one of the things he's most well known for is Conan the Barbarian. And he loved drawing them because he didn't want to draw superheroes. Conan was something he really liked to draw. Something down to earth, something savage, something on the ground, someone just surviving by his sheer willpower alone and his savagery, his wits, his cunning, and a dude that was always underestimated, and that's really drew John Buscema to the character, and the rest was history, right? He stayed on that. He stayed on Conan for a long time between the Savage Sword of Conan, Conan the Barbarian, the work he did in the comic strip and the newspapers, and just awesome stuff. So that's all I got for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed those books, and until next time, keep it casual.